Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Welcome back to another phenomenal episode of Kingdom Women Speaking. You know me, your host, Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and our co-host, Curtrnett Jones. You know us. This is Virgo season.
Hello.
In the month of September, we are bringing the funny the entire month. You know, comedy has the right to joke about whatever they think is funny. And it's been said that comedy is the naked truth. Just don't see me naked. You know what I'm saying? And this guest that we have is a comical genius. We have the one and only Mr. Team Piss Your Pants. We have Mr. Have Faith and Stay Focused. We have Mr. Skit. We have Mr. Funny Man himself. We have the owner and CEO of Got Next Production. Kingdom Women, give it a loud welcome to Mr. Troy in the building with us today. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time out and do this interview. You know what I'm saying? No, because you know what? Comics, they are different than other people in terms of thinking. You know what I'm saying? You guys are free in every aspect. That's why you can joke about life, joke about situation, get people calm, or you can even take people's mind off their problem based on your comedic jokes. That's why you guys are different. You like a different breed of people. You say to call us crazy. For sure. But you know what? I do have a question. It's like a three-part question. You know, do you have like bits rehearsed, or do you freestyle, or you look at the crowd to see what type of jokes you should do?
I do all of it. I have my jokes. I write almost. I write often, and I already like be knowing what I be wanting to go into. But it's comedy is up and down. So if I see like my set, they not messing with my set, I go into just talking to the crowd. So it's just. My comedy. I like to be conversational. So
come on, talk to me. Yeah,
if I'm gonna have something rehearsed, but if not, y'all not trying to. If it's not, y'all don't want to hear no rehearsed stuff. I don't mind talking to the crowd. So.
Okay,
so you do all natural. You just it's just a flow. You just go with the flow.
I've been preaching to a lot of comics lately, like, and I'm just getting comfortable. Like I've been doing comedy for 5 years, so I'm just starting to really like have fun with it, and that's what I love to do. I like to have fun.
Right,
so
right.
That's all I wanted to be.
Well, you know they say laughter is good for the soul.
It is.
But you know, do you have a team of writers, or you write? You like you said, you write most of your stuff.
I definitely write by myself, but I definitely I write everything by myself because I like to talk. I don't talk about politics and stuff. I only talk about stuff that happened to me. Like I don't know about politics and all that stuff. So I just talk about what I go through in my life. So I do if I am working on a joke, I will run it by a comedian like, hey bro, what you think about this? Or hey sis, what you think about this? But I just write everything on my own.
So that's how you prepare yourself. That's how you prepare your content. You know, you get it, then you give it to another artist and see if
No, so first I'll write it, and then I'll go to an open mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go to open mics every night, and then like I will after a comedian will see me perform, I'll ask people that the opinions that I value the most.
Right.
Comedians' opinions that I value the most. I asked them if they was paying attention to my set, like what you think I could do with it, or how you like it, or just their opinion.
Oh, okay. So is it okay that a comedian use another comedian joke? How is it?
Not at all. It's
what?
Not.
Shut up! So no. I can't copy your joke.
No, you can't copy my
Shut
joke.
Shut up!
But I will tell you this: what we do as comedians. So, like I said, I run jokes by certain comedians, and if they think of a tag, that's what we call it, a tag.
Oh,
okay. And they be like, try saying this. They would, if it's okay with them to add on to the joke. Right. They just trying to add on to the joke.
Right, to build it. For you.
Yeah, for us. They just trying to help us, and that's what I be trying to do for other comedians. You're like, if I'm paying attention to your set and I think of something that you probably could say with it, I'll let you know. You try to add this to it and see how you can make it better.
So you give y'all guys give each other jokes. I got you. So
that's
it's not good. Okay, but it's not good.
Yeah,
no
that's my cousin. You know, that's like a record label.
Yeah,
you just can't, you know.
Okay, so that's their intellectual property. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When I come up with that joke, that's mine. So that's what the big thing about Cat Williams and Cedric the Entertainer was saying. When Cat Williams say Cedric stole his joke, you know what I'm saying? It was a big thing on the internet with that.
He been said the
joke. Right? About the airplane and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I just got in there because I was researching about him. So
I came up when you was so Cedric and Cat came up when you was
when I was asking, when I came up with the question, is it okay for a comedian to use another joke? And so, and when I punch that, because I always have to have my own answers, you know, versus what you say. And so when I did that, that's when that little situation came up, you know what I'm saying?
That's fight. That's when you want to fight somebody. You steal my joke.
No.
Okay, that's personal, you know.
I got you. Okay, so I'm learning. Okay, so do you study material?
I definitely do study my material. I film myself after every set. I mean, I record every set. Like when I go to open mics every night, I record myself, watch it, see what the people laughing at, see what they not laughing at. So I definitely study myself a lot.
Well, look, in one of your stand-up show, you brought up a big debate, a big conversation on this one question. What gender is the worst, male or female? Shut up.
He said I was okay.
And he brought it was a huge debate on who was the worst gender, male or female. So what was the conclusion of that? Because you didn't show that, the conclusion.
We didn't come to a conclusion. One of the ladies, this was like the one that don't get caught. So I don't know what y'all want with that information.
I thought that was clever, you know what I'm saying? Well, look, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Troy Duchane, Mr. Got Next, and we're going to jump in how he got started into comedy, even though he answered a few of that. He's been in comedy for 5 years, but we're going to ask him some more questions. So after this quick break, we'll be right back. Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite prophetess, Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Welcome back to Kingdom Women Speaking. We have the one and only Mr. Troy Got Next in the studio with us. We want to thank this handsome guy for coming out and showing us the mindset of a comedian, you know, letting us get into his heart and mind and his soul. So now we're going to go with the startup. Like, you know, how did you get into comedy, and why did you always want to be a comic?
Okay, so I did not know that I always wanted to be a comedian, but now that I'm doing it and looking back, like when I was younger, I definitely used to watch Kevin Hart, Jeff Dunham, he a comedian, he do the ventriloquist stuff, like Gabriel Iglesias, they call him Fluffy. So that was when I was younger. That was before I even thought about
So you was
comedy.
doing research before you even got into it.
I just loved comedy. I just like to laugh.
Me too, and that's what all the movies I watch is either comedy movies or love movies. In order for me to have horror, it has to be a whole group of people.
Definitely.
I would never do a horror movie by myself or at night. Call me whatever. And I do a little bit of action, but everything that I watch is comedy.
Well, I like mystery movies too.
Okay.
Yeah, I like mystery movies. Action movies.
Not too much action, because, you know, if it's a rated PG-13 action, but all that cutting people head off and, you know,
I want to see the blood.
What you want to see?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Here, guy.
I don't want you to overdo it, though. Overdo with the blood, you know?
It can't be too graphic, but I definitely want to see some real action. But like I was saying, that was when I was younger, but I've been doing comedy for 5 years. Like I said, I started when I was 18, and one of my comedic influences locally in the scene, Troy Duchane. Like he was doing comedy at the time at a young age. He was like 16, 17.
Okay.
So when I saw him doing comedy, I reached out to him, and he told me to reach out to Mark Caesar.
Okay.
So I reached out to Mark Caesar, and he had a room at the time, and told me to pull up and gave me some time, and it was on from there. He believed in me, and that's the person that helped shape your.
So
Mark Caesar,
when did you know you was funny?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good one. When you knew that?
So I've been a class clown all my life.
Okay.
I've been a class clown all my life. But I really started to hit, like, people used to tell me, like, Troy, you need to be a comedian all throughout high school. I won class clown in high school.
Okay.
Yes, I still got the little trophy. I'm holding on. That's my baby right there.
Yeah, yes.
Class clown
And
trophy.
see, and those teachers, when you see those class clowns, that's the one you should reach out to, because you know that'd be a gift, and sometimes you can nurture that gift, and just, you know what, like even in school, we had a class clown, which was myself, and my teacher gave me, you know, like 2 minutes. She's like, Chanelle, if you be quiet, I'm gonna give you 2 to 3 minutes, you know. But I didn't really know. I just got up and just started talking to people, and me talking to people, I would rib them. You know, we call it ribbing and stuff like that. and so, because I was disturbing her class.
Now we know.
Now
we know.
That's why I said I think I got a little bit. I can make you chuckle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never been put out of class I was a class clown. I've never would disturb the class. Yeah, I've never the teachers liked it. That's how funny I was. The teachers.
Sorry, Miss Pat.
I'm gonna say shout out to my teachers that never put me out. Miss Theory, Miss LaDuff, Miss Johnson.
All right. Cause y'all knew his gift. Yay.
Y'all never put me out. Y'all just let me be me. So teachers definitely should embrace those class clowns, because maybe school ain't for everybody. Now, you gotta get through high school.
Right.
You never know what children maybe.
Well, we're gonna say college is not for everybody, because school it is.
That's what I said. Yeah, you gotta get through high school.
Yeah.
You gotta get your high school diploma, but college is definitely not for everybody. I'm definitely about
and
for that.
I see you going back, and when that start come on Hollywood, I see you going back to that school, you know, and influencing those young kids and stuff like that, motivation. I see that glory all over you.
Shout out to Warren Easton, because that's where I graduated.
All right, Warren Easton.
Shout out to L.W. Higgins. I don't know what he is.
Shout out to John Eric.
Okay. We beat John Eric all the time.
Hold up now.
All right, so let's get into the background. Can you tell me about any particular memory of your performance that you've done? Like, what stands out the best?
The best memory? So my best memory so far in my comedic career has to be when I shot like my first. I don't want to call it a special anymore, because it wasn't. It was special at the time, but it's like the jokes that I was doing, I still do them to this day, because the whole world hasn't heard them. So I'm bringing them back. But I shot a special at Cafe Istanbul, August of last year, and everybody that support me and love me, they came out. And we had like 100 people. I did 2 shows. We had like 100 people for both shows. We had vendors. Like it was a lot of love. In
that was a beautiful.
That was one of my biggest moments. Like that showed me like the city is. The city
supported you. They supported.
So so you put some money in. Did you do good for that?
Yes, I did. I promoted it for like 3 months. I announced it in May. I did a photo shoot for it and everything. You used to could look it up on YouTube, but like I said, I didn't took it down just to make the jokes better and just try and go on the road and stuff. But yeah, it did kind of good on YouTube. It got like over 2,400 views. That was cool
but
for me.
But that's awesome, you know, because honestly, each one you do, you can travel. Just like what
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce, she do the same show in different countries, different cities.
And
Just like, you know, all the rappers, all us, everybody that has any type of art, like they travel different cities doing the same stuff, you know. Just like even the comedians, you know, they have the same, you know,
because we
show.
trying to make the jokes. We trying to make the jokes better. Like we do our same, like the jokes that I did for my special. I had been working on them for years, and like my ultimate goal is, of course, Netflix special, but I just want to make a lot of money off my work. Right. And I want my work to be good. I want it to be worth it. I want to, like, Netflix is cool, but I want to just make sure I'm on some type of platform where people can see it. And that's when I'll retire my jokes, like when I work on some new stuff. But right now I'm just working on that big comedy special where everybody could keep watching it on TV. Like Kevin Hart got I'm a Grown Little Man and laugh at my pain and all that. Like,
I understand, because when I used to travel, preaching, when I would go to different churches, I have like a total of like 12 different messages, you know, that are extremely powerful. Whenever I preach them, you know, God give me more, but as those are in my heart, when I can just flow and give people what does say the Lord. And then I got messages where I can go into my Bible and read different passages, and God will give me stuff at that time. But one time I did a message to like in 3 different cities. It was the same message, but excuse me, every time I did it, people would be slaying in the spirit. People would get blessed and you know, come to me, like you'd say, God spoke through you to talk to me. I'm like, okay, well, and that's the same thing we do as well. You know, we give the Bible a voice. You know what I'm saying? And God will give us different messages, and you know, God will vamp it, take something out, add something in, but you know, and also you got your stuff that you freestyle. So we have it all too. It's just what direction you going.
Comedians,
you know,
preachers, same thing. I know some funny preachers. I
but you know, we have our different lanes. Just like, you know, I'm going in the lane of TD Jakes. You know, he's the gatekeeper, but you got people that's coming up. You're going in comedy. If somebody's in rap, they go this way. They got a genre for everything that you're into, and that's why with my television show, I'm crossing the bridge with everything. The show God is Living. Like I was telling Smiley, she was like, "Well, can I curse?" I said, "Yeah, girl, you get God is Living." I said, when you giving that God 3,000, I said the Holy Spirit right now.
That's the crazy part. I was trying.
The Holy Spirit right now.
Before I came here, I was like, I'm not gonna curse. I don't need to be cursing, but
God is living.
That's funny that Smiley asked me, can we curse?
Yeah, I said, but when you got your girl face down in the pillow and just giving her that pound town, the Holy Spirit is right there. Yep. God is living. So that's why I said I'm going to break down the walls of religion with my television show and give them the presence of God at the same time. So, Mr. Team Piss Your Pants, who's a part of that team and what that's about?
So, Team Piss Your Pants is founded by Mark Caesar. Like I'm just a part of his team. Like I said, he believed in me.
Shout out to Mark Caesar.
Shout out to Mark Caesar again. Like that's my mentor. I call him the sensei because he believed in me and he helped me. Like that's like my big brother.
Wow.
Yeah, so been rocking ever since we met, and he has a team of comedians like all over the world, like Texas,
so y'all
LA,
national.
Like, we all. See, I had to wear the shirt.
He on the right. Okay, you on the right show.
I told you we got a gym in this show, the show today, but energy levels. Like, how do you keep the energy level up all day before the performance?
I just I'm big on positivity. Like I even tell my girl, like, if we gonna argue with me after my show. Like I want to stay in the right mindset.
You gotta set the tone and the atmosphere.
Well, don't say we're not arguing. We just disagreeing right now. We just disagreeing.
Let's talk after the show.
Yes.
It's gonna lead to an argument. I can't argue. I can't do nothing with nobody before the show. Like sometimes I don't answer the phone before I go on stage. Right. I don't do that. I just like to be in a positive mindset.
Like you're responsible for setting your own atmosphere.
It's more like stay focused, no distractions.
Yes, and setting the atmosphere in your own household, because God gave you a power position as a man. So everything follows based off you and your energy.
Yeah, just gotta have good energy.
Yes.
Lord.
Yeah, I gotta bring the energy on
and you
stage.
also want it back. Yep. You want to get that back.
Crowd, the audience do not understand that. They don't understand it. Like, yeah, I gotta give you the energy. I'm gonna be funny, but I need y'all. I can't. If y'all gonna be tight You know, just loosen up.
Yeah.
Right. We
loosen
laugh
up. Have an
regardless.
open mind.
Enjoy yourself. Relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, well, how do you handle hecklers or somebody negative in the audience?
Oh, I talk to them.
Okay.
Now, it didn't used to be like that. Like, I've been heckled bad before, like earlier in my career, but now
I'm good at that. My mind be I can handle you right then and there.
Yeah, that's how I am now. I be like, what you said? I need to hear what you said. We just gonna talk. So.
Right. Okay.
But hecklers, they don't. Sometimes they have bad hecklers, but sometimes they don't be heckling. Like they just want to be a part of the show.
You're right. Just want to be seen, have attention.
And that keep the show going. That keep the show going.
And especially if you're good at freestyling, that's when you're gonna dominate. Like, ooh, I'm gonna show you.
You never know what this person gonna say.
You
never know what this person gonna say. So I'm definitely open to. I like for people to talk to me. Some comedians they want to have their time, right? And they just want to do their set. But now, like I said, I just want to talk.
Me too. Because I want somebody to say something to me, I choose how I respond.
Yes.
Like people's like, oh, your tattoos are beautiful. I'm like, and so you just don't know. You open that door for Jesus.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
It's your girl, Sona's Charm.
And it's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva.
We want y'all to tune into the premiere of the Red Lip Talk podcast.
Every Monday at 1 p.m. Central Time, we're going to have new topics, new guests, new businesses.
Tune in to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Red Lip Talk podcast. Wow.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I want to ask you this. Do you tell jokes everywhere you go, or is it like a cutoff button?
So, I'm definitely not in comedian mode all the time. Like, you see how we just
good.
talk.
That's good.
We just talking. Like, if you end up laughing, people just be laughing when I be serious.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not trying to make people laugh.
I think
all
it's
the
just
time.
your personality.
That's what it is.
Everything that
It's
comes
personality.
out your mouth.
Yeah.
That's me. I be dead serious. See, I didn't even say nothing, but for real, that's just me. So you gonna laugh.
I think it's the ad libs. I be dead serious. Because I felt it. I saw it differently in my head. And especially, you know what, you guys paint a picture with your words. You know, when y'all tell jokes, you can actually see it. You know, people who have a vivid imagination can actually see the jokes. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't know if you saw this is becoming to be popular. Like people are acting out the comedy skits.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you saw that. You know when people were acting out and stuff like that. Yeah, because you can actually see the jokes and they're just pretending to be these people.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny. But you know what? I wanted to get into controversial, and I know you say that you don't really dive in that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting because you don't allow politics to come into your comical jokes.
I don't know nothing about politics. I don't know nothing about politics. Like so I don't talk about stuff I don't know about.
So he's saying he's definitely not into politics.
Right.
I'm not in it.
Okay, so why do you think so many popular comedians do racial jokes? You know.
That's probably that's probably what they think about. That's probably what they they probably think about
and
race.
that's why I say, you know, comics are different type of people based on their thought process, you know, and the racial tension is huge, and sometimes that's their way of being advocates, you know, of breaking down, like showing that we both the same.
Right.
And so I think that's why they touch on a lot of those racial jokes, you know, because once again, comedy is the naked truth.
It
They
is.
tell the truth about everything, and some people, it is.
And it's not gonna ever go away.
I don't have a whole joke, like a 5-minute joke on race, but I do have certain lines that I say that
like
pretend, that pertains to race. But I don't have that one whole joke about race, and I probably will once I get older and stuff. The more that more that it come to me, but now I don't really think about race a lot.
So within your 5 years of experience doing this, who do you think is the most controversial, the offensive comedy, and who is the funniest?
I'm not gonna say offensive, but controversial. Gotta be Dave Chappelle. Gotta be Shake.
He just got his Netflix canceled because of the attacking the LGBT community, but he really wasn't attacking them. They just felt offended by the joke. You know what I'm saying?
But he's not offense. I feel like people gonna get offended if they don't agree with what you're saying.
Good job.
That's true.
If they don't agree, like this is just his opinion. You can't tell him how to.
He's not speaking for the entire race.
He's only speaking for himself.
Speaking for black
men.
Right.
What he think about
what he thinks,
on this topic.
Right.
Dave Chappelle is definitely the most controversial, and Kevin Hart is my favorite. Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, that's my favorite people right there.
I like Cat.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Cat. No, I like Kevin Hart too.
Martin Lawrence when he was out.
Yes.
That's my top 5 right
I'm actually watching Martin's series right now. I think I'm on episode 5.
Girl, you watching Martin?
Where you watching that?
Cinemax.
Okay, for sure.
So they got it on Cinemax.
I'm about to say you can just turn it on BET.
Oh no!
You catch an
I want it
episode.
with no commercials. I want to do it. I want it series by series.
Yeah.
But then when I woke up, I'm on season 3, 11. But when I woke up this morning, I was on season 5. I'm like, oh no.
I missed all that.
Definitely fell asleep on it.
But it's not like Netflix. Netflix are extra. Are you still watching?
Nah, it's not.
Cinemax gonna keep on going. Yeah. They gonna keep on going. You can just tell.
But I mean, I don't have a problem flicking it. Okay, yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, I don't have no problem doing it.
But Cinemax, you definitely gonna wake up if you don't turn your TV off. It's gonna keep on.
Be the end of the season. You're gonna be there and watch it all.
But let me ask you this: are you open to criticism, constructive criticism on your material, and willing to change? Why? So you willing to, as you offend somebody, you willing to change the material?
I don't know about.
That's right.
Come on,
So
that's right.
When we say when you say criticism and feedback, like I'm thinking like I said, like if I'm listening to somebody's set and I think of something that they probably could see, I would offer that to them. Like if somebody was to do that to me, I would take that in. But I mean, if somebody say I offended them, then I probably see how could it be offensive. Like I definitely not gonna be combative and be like, well, you gotta change your mindset. No, I'll take it. I'll definitely evaluate. I'll watch it and see. But if people laughing, then if you the only one that's not laughing,
got you.
Then
it's something that you're doing.
Yeah,
it's something that's I'm attacked. Then something
that joke is not for you.
Maybe just didn't understand it.
That right.
Well, look, but what's an example of an offensive topic? You know, like what would be offensive in the comedy world? Like you can't really touch.
I mean, I don't talk about it, but if you was to talk about, rape or being gay or like topics like that, people could get it. You can make it funny, but it has to be undeniably funny. Like
right, I got you.
You can't. Or like white people do a lot of jokes.
That was good.
I don't talk about that stuff, but it's like if it's funny, then it's funny. But if it's like people have like
it's the way you present it.
It got like I said, it got to be undeniably funny. But I want to see how white people they often joke about saying the N-word.
Right.
If it's funny, I've laughed at a white person saying a joke about how they didn't probably said it before. But if it's funny, it's funny. Like, if it's funny, it's funny.
Like, tell that girl, like, why she going down that alley knowing Mr. Ripper Man down there?
Yeah, like, all right. See, you got it. You did it.
Why you going down there? No, Mr. Ripper Man down there.
Right.
It got to be undeniably funny, because that's the goal. We ain't trying to offend nobody.
Right.
Well, I'm not trying to offend nobody. I can't speak for everybody else.
That's
but
right.
The goal in comedy is to make people laugh. So.
Okay. Well, Mr. Funny Man, how did things change in the comedy world since you've been performing? Like, because I know we talk off air when you talk about COVID, shut everything down for us and being a comic, and you said you realize everybody can get fired.
Yes.
So how has the game changed since you've been doing it?
So I started in 2018. It wasn't really much of a comedy scene in 2018. Like, I was in one. I'm gonna say I was in one world of comedy, because I'm in, now that I'm doing more shows, I've been doing more open mics, meeting a lot of people. I've been introduced to a lot of people. But when I first started, it wasn't like a lot of comedy shows that I was doing. Like, I was just doing with my friends that, like, Mark was putting me on shows.
Right.
And then once I started hitting the open mics and stuff, I started seeing, like, it's a bunch of talented comedians we have in the city. And now that comedy is growing throughout the years, it's comedy shows every night. Like you said, Smiley just started doing that show on Wednesday.
Shout out to Smiley.
Yes,
that's my dog. She's also part of Team Picture Pants.
Okay.
I remember when I first met Smiley, we started at the same time. We started around the same time. So Mark introduced us to each other, and she was new, I was new, and we just been rocking ever since. So.
That's some good networking, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, boy. Well, can you tell me about any challenging or obstacles you had to face in comedy?
Like I said, I do this full time. I do this full time. So
shouts out to him. Y'all support y'all local comedians,
comedy, please.
Support local comedians, because you have people like him that's up next production. You're gonna see him on the Hollywood Star. You can also see him on the New York Times Square. This guy, he is the next person up. You know what? Kevin Hart has to retire.
Yeah.
So and so this guy next, I see this man in all type of movies. Do you see yourself crossing over into movies, not just comedy?
Yeah.
Comedy movies?
What comedy movies?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So right now, I just did this movie with Rob Kazi.
See what I'm saying? Yes, Lord.
Now I don't have no big role in it.
That's
but
okay.
That's okay. That's how you get started.
I got a scene.
Yeah.
I got a scene. And
okay.
I'm waiting on that to come out. It should be out before the end of the year, but I definitely want to venture off. I want to make sure I'm the best at comedy first before I venture off into doing TV shows and movies. But yeah, I definitely see myself doing that in the future.
Well, you know what? You are the best. You probably want to, advance your skill to a whole nother level. But you already doing it. You already doing the movies. You already doing the plays.
And it's already done.
It's already done for you. Just walk it out.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Sure.
God just gonna introduce you to a bigger. You just gonna get your platform. Just gonna get bigger and bigger and
bigger.
Because you're doing it already.
I just love the young generation just doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Not only is he doing that, but this guy has a clothing line. This is Mr. Have Faith and Stay Focused. So tell us about your that's your merch.
So I came up with that. Well, I didn't come up with it. My grandpa, that's something my grandpa instilled in me, and that's what I live by.
Right.
Like you said, challenges and obstacles. I've been doing comedy for 5 years, so it is some moments I get depressed and get discouraged.
Come on, tell the
just get discouraged because it's a grind. Comedy is a grind.
It is.
And I knew that once I jumped in, but some people. They don't see the vision how you see it. Like, I know I'm going to be good at this. I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's already spoken into existence.
Because you're seeing your vision.
Yeah, I see my vision. So that's something, have faith and stay focused is what I preach to people, because it could be worse. It always could be worse. Like, I'm going to let y'all know, I'm broke. I am broke. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I am broke, so it's like
at the present time.
Yeah, you gotta have faith and stay focused.
Stay focused and have patience.
It's gonna get better. And I have a reminder in my phone that be patient.
That's right.
It's coming.
Right. But listen to me, Kingdom Women Speaking. He's saying that he's broke now, but in the name of Jesus, there's gonna be
a
a wealthy
and I gotta stop
performer.
saying
You
that.
know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you do.
You know that's why I'm rebuking his words, but not
Yes, in
shunning
the
him at
name
the
of
same time.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this man is walking in wealth. Everywhere his
Walking
feet
in
go,
wealth.
his wealth go. You know, God already has that money. You gonna walk right into it. You know, you're gonna get paid hundreds of thousands for maybe like your first major production. You know, maybe your third production, you're gonna cross over into the millions. It's coming. You know, God is preparing you now. God is getting you sharp now. God is putting you in rooms with people that can make decisions on your behalf. You're gonna go into a room. I'm telling you, I see it. You're gonna go into an office. You're gonna make this producer laugh, and he said, I want him, and he's gonna create something that's all around you, all around your character as a person.
Oh, you're gonna walk in the door.
Yeah, it's already
It's
done
always
for
a
you.
process. Everything is a process.
That's why people don't understand. I already see my vision.
Amen.
I see it.
And everybody don't see your vision.
I see it.
Well, basically, everybody not supposed to see your vision
That's
anyway.
A fact. Everybody, that's a fact.
Yeah, because once like my vision is more stronger than me talking to you. You know, I believe in that vision more greater than you actually sitting here next to me. Because God is giving me that vision and giving me show me how it's going to happen. Like at what time it's going to happen, I don't know that particular time, but I know what God is doing, you know, how he's going to do it. But the only thing I don't know is the time he's going to do it.
Oh, well, you know what? You're not supposed to know the time.
And I'm being honest and being transparent. I know what God is doing in my life, but I just don't know when I'm going to get to that extreme level, you know, but I know it's already
when
done.
he feel and believe that you are ready.
Yeah, that's what
to walk into it.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, you ready.
That's what
I'm saying is he gonna know.
I get that opportunity. I can hold my own weight.
Once that opportunity open, you gonna be.
It's like once I may run cross Oprah, it don't matter. Like I say, one of these gatekeepers. You got to get cross one of these. I don't know.
You must be gonna run cross Oprah.
Because
you always saying Oprah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the gatekeepers. And once she say something, you know, she's known for shutting the internet down. Once Oprah say, you know, go check this out, you know, the person become a millionaire overnight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because at any given time, 1 million people will buy that product. Let's say if you're selling your product for like $20, that's $20 million you just made overnight. That's why the internet crashes when she give a shout out to somebody. The internet does crash, but you know that's the power of Oprah. She have people, you know, once they always say whoever controls the media controls your mind, and she's controlling her media. That's why, you know, Tyler Perry wanted to put out different visions of black people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have his powerful network, you know, contradicting what they've been putting out on
we
us.
talking about gatekeepers. You might become one of those gatekeepers.
I am a gatekeeper.
You are a gatekeeper.
You know what I'm saying? And then but the thing is, just like not with cash money, not with no limit, not to cut the people in our community, but like what that they doing in Atlanta. I'm coming back for everybody. I'm not going to shut the door once I make it. Because you remember in Cash Money and No Limit, they shut the door once they made it. Nobody else major came after them. So like 15 years later out of New Orleans.
And shout out to BG because he just got out.
Yeah, you always come back to your community.
Yeah, you gotta open that door for them. You know, like Snowman. You know, in Atlanta, open the door for everybody. Jeezy opened. He took the door down. And put all his people in.
Find your talent where you from.
Yeah.
They
And
got
that's
talent where
the
you
people,
at.
listen to me. All the people I done slid in your DM and invited you to my show, I'm not even gonna act like that once I become major. Come on.
You still welcome.
You're still welcome. Now you're gonna see, you know, people gotta see you blow up before they jump on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's okay. So I'ma just, you know, I said, I'm not even gonna shut the door on them when I make it like that. But owning your own company, Got Next Production. How does that feel, having your own company, Mr. CEO? And then he's so modest, like, yeah, I just got a company.
No.
That's how he feel like.
I'm modest because it's just me right now. Like, I know what I want to do in life. Like, I keep saying Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart, he took it to a whole nother level. Like, he have Heartbeat.
Kevin Hart, you better be watching this.
Yeah, he have Heartbeat Productions.
Right.
So once I saw that, I just was like, because that's why I want to be in life. I want to have my own. I want to have my own production company. I want to produce. Like, I want to put other people on. Like how Dave Chappelle produce Earthquake most recent special.
Right.
I want to produce. I want to
come on.
I want to help people out.
And having that LLC, you can qualify for a lot of different business grants and stuff like that, because you already opened the door for money just to come in having that LLC.
Yeah, right now it's just me. I started it in 2021 or 2022, and it's just me right now. I'm looking for people. I don't have like I said, I don't have the budget to pay anybody right now. So anybody that's just believing in me and I'm believing in them, I'm willing to work with whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, that's good. Yeah. So what our production company can work with y'all. Y'all can come. We can come up with a fire little skit.
That's true. True. Right.
Look, this guy. You know, show the picture. This guy is on the New York Times Square, like that bulletin. Like he's doing major things. You know what I'm saying? And then he also have a picture. We're gonna show that one too, with his name on the store on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, and
I made all that up, yo. I made it all
up. You know what I'm saying? You can see it.
I'm gonna clarify that for y'all, so for y'all think I'm some big somebody. I'm
he
not.
Is a big somebody on TV.
So for New York Times, I know somebody that worked with them. So I paid them to put my comedy special up there, and I put it on my social media, and it got a little attention. I want people to know that I'm actually doing stuff. So any type of promo that was for my special. So
of course.
That was just for me to try to get some promo for my comedy special, and then for the Hollywood store, I took a picture of an empty store.
And I know I did the same thing.
But look how creative that is.
He gonna be on Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what my mindset is.
Yes.
I want to be one of those names on the
Hollywood
store.
That's why we're prophesying it right now. He's going to be on the Times Square, and he's going to have a store on Hollywood.
Next time I'm not going to have to pay for it. But until then, I'm going to just be paying for it. The hoop y'all go support me.
That's all the things that he have upcoming. And we're going to talk about some more stuff that you have upcoming. Like, you have a unique voice. Like, how can a comic get their unique voice and, point of view?
I've been doing comedy for 5 years. I wasn't always like comfortable on stage. Like I didn't when I first started. I couldn't talk to the crowd like if they was to talk to me. I was like, I'm trying to get through this set.
Right.
Like we just talking. You gotta you gotta get on stage and get your you gotta get comfortable with being on stage. Yeah, you gotta get your grind
get that nervousness off you and look
I'm nervous before I'm nervous while I'm up there. I'm nervous before every show. I'm nervous while I'm up there because you never know how it could go. Comedy is up and down.
Wow.
Sometimes I have my great nights. Sometimes I have good nights. Sometimes I have okay nights. But you just gotta keep it.
Okay, so you tell me, look, this guy told me about open mic, and I'm going to open mic.
Be at the next open mic, y'all.
I got to see this.
See how I'm gonna do. Once again, I gotta let people know, like I was telling him, that I'm an amateur. Don't expect no knee slapping, water spitting. Don't expect that. What 4 days in comedy now? Don't measure me up with the professionals. You know what I'm saying?
This girl is so funny.
Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. Hopefully it come out good, but. As of myself, like, what advice would you give into an upcoming aspiring comedian trying to get into the game?
Have fun and be yourself. That's all.
You know what? If that's the case, I won.
Yeah,
she got it. She got it.
I won. If that's the case, have fun and be myself. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's why I say I believe I could do it. Just me having fun. Because if you're around me, I can make you chuckle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can keep it going, but I don't have it to see how do have the professional punchlines and storytelling. Because I see there's a lot of storytelling too.
That's what I do. Because I'm not a good one-line.
Okay.
Comedian. Like I tell, like I said, I talk about what I go through.
Daily.
So yeah, I talk about what I go through, and that's like I said, I watch myself, and I just make it funny each and every time.
Well, you know what? And know what I was gonna do? Like I was telling you.
Now she gonna get in the
No, I want to
it's gonna be my protege.
Okay, because I'm testing this out on a skilled comedian. Like I was telling you about Smiley, about wanting to curse. I'm like, well, girl, when you're giving that God 3000, I want to bring that spiritual comedy rawness. I'm like, the Holy Spirit right there while you giving head. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, but that's the truth, though. That's my truth.
Right, that's your truth. That's your truth.
Why you saying thank you, Lord? God right now, like, thank you for that.
And then you make the thing. Is he?
Is God really here?
Yes.
so that would be my truth. That would be my comical lane. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if I could just be myself, be funny, and be true, I got it.
Yeah, I talk about a lot of stuff that I go through. Like I talk about how my grandma have dementia. I talk I talk about a lot of stuff that's not that can't be funny, but I make it funny. So
reality. You talk about reality, the real reality.
Talk about my life. So have fun and be yourself. If you're gonna be a comedian, have fun and be yourself, and just make sure you watching yourself. Like just make sure you grind and stay focused. Like.
Okay. Well, now that's just, I think that's some of the just a part of me. I don't think that will, make it my life, my career, because you'll be the professional one. I'll just be the funny friend. You know what I'm saying? Because
I like that. Because a funny friend.
He the professional, but he also got funny friends around.
We're going to do a show together. That's
All right.
You hear it right here. Kino will be speaking.
I'm funny too, so I'm going to just go into that too.
We all going to do a show.
I think that would be awesome, but you know what? We're going to check out some of your highlights. We're going to let you guys see some of his highlights. He have a lot of things coming up. Like you did a thing with Wildin' Out, huh?
So
I thought that was awesome.
So this what it was. It was LSU reached out to me and they wanted to do like a Wildin' Out version, but for LSU. And it had like all the influencers and even students from LSU. We had Subtweet Sean, P-Town Mo, B Fresh, who's a good artist. He makes rap music. Okay. Nice. That's you heard of Rude Jude?
Yeah, Rude Jude.
That's his nephew.
Okay.
B Fresh is Rude Jude's nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, I call B Fresh he just a rapper but he's funny too.
A funny rapper.
He Rude Jude, but in rapper.
I think that'll be something unique that'll catch people attention extremely fast.
And also Lango. Lango is another local artist. He's from Baton Rouge.
I'm gonna have to look up Lango.
Lango is all talented, and we had fun. Like I said, the student was involved. We did it in front of everybody that came out. It was fun. It definitely was fun.
And that's what it's all about. Life is about having fun. Yeah. Really.
I had to do that Wildin' Out because Nick Cannon ain't responding to my emails. I'm trying to get on the real Wildin' Out.
Okay, it's coming, but you've done a lot of things. Like you did a comedy jam. That was quite awesome. And you also have a lot of hosting gigs, like the Punchline.
Yeah, Punchline's on the patio, which is September 12th. If you're not doing nothing, come check us out at NOLA Art Bar. September 12th, hosted by myself. Come on. Featuring Harry Landry, Sakina Daz, and Saya Meads, who just shot her comedy special at Punchline in Atlanta. She's one of our most talented female comics. Okay. And not even female, just comedians
comedians.
Yeah, well y'all come out, support. I would most definitely be there.
She's working with Bob Sumner, the talent. He worked for the casting for Def Comedy Jam.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think she's managed by him. He's pushing her. She's headlining at NOLA Art Bar September 12th.
Okay.
And I also have, like you said, I have a lot of hosting gigs.
Like that Sunday knockout.
Comedy knockout at Comedy House, which is every Sunday. We're taking a break for September, but we will be back the first Sunday in October.
Okay.
Yep, the first Sunday in October, and I produce 2 shows in Araby. That's Funny, and P-Rogue's Whiskey Bayou, which is called Tell Me a Joke, which is tonight on Thursday, every first Thursday.
How many hosting gigs do you have? Jesus!
I'm trying to get a hosting spot in every part of the city. I need one spot in every part of the city because people don't know they don't know New Orleans, they don't know Louisiana for comedy. Like we have too many talented. Mark Caesar, comedian Sleepy, Shep Kelly, Smiley, William X, like everybody a part of Team Picture Pants, and just like I said, every comedian in our city, in our comedy scene, talented, and people don't know enough about us.
Well, do you see yourselves starting your own comedy show? What comics will come and show you some love and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm trying to get a sketch show together. I want to do a sketch like In Living Color.
That's gonna be fire. I think that's gonna be fire.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And then you got so many people you can reach out. Like the Wayne's brother, he was successful because he had all his family members. But so many comedians.
I got all these comedians. I look at them like family and friends. So
well, let me throw my little hat.
No, It's done. Any way we could use you.
Okay, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I want to thank you. I really want to thank you for coming out, and you did an amazing job.
He did.
He's awesome.
And you know what? You was yourself. I mean, I didn't see no nervousness or nothing.
I appreciate it.
You know what? And honestly, and you just show us like the world of comedy, it has no rules. It's like whatever a comic think is funny, that's what they decide to talk on. And like I was saying, if there are any rules, comics be the ones that break it because comedy is a naked. Watch it, that's do because once again, it's a naked truth.
Yes,
they reveal things that we're not, able to do in a comical way where you can, accept the truth, but still have a good laugh with it. You know what I'm saying? But then it gives you a different thinking process.
They bring the how you would say it, they bring the truth and laughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You bring it in laughter,
and honestly, in order to take that to the next level, you have to be experienced, talented, or just have that experience, and you have everything wrapped up in one.
Thank
you. You awesome, And listen, I have some gifts for you before you get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Got something.
And when you make it big, come holler at me. I'm gonna say we was the first.
Yeah. And look, and I want to show you that how I believe in you. I want to give you your own Oscar.
There you go. You got you.
I'm giving him an Oscar for comedy.
Thank God.
There you go.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You got it here first.
Thank Yes, Lord Nation.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Couldn't do this without y'all.
Oh, wow.
Some merch for you.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, I got some. And also, on top of that, I want you to check out these. I won't get some fragrance. Yes, some smell
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So I got the heavenly for you and a positive thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
He been speaking on positive.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
You're awesome.
You're welcome.
We want to thank Mr. Troy God Next for stopping in with Kingdom Women Speaking.
Oh, yes.
Lord.
And you will be back again.
So once again, let them know where they can find you at in the show tonight.
Troy God Next on everything. Y'all can follow me. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Keep supporting local comedy. Like I said, September 12th is NOLA Art Bar. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. And I do a free show at P. Rose Whiskey Bayou in Araby. I know people be saying Araby is fall. But
it's worth the travel.
It's worth the travel.
Just take a little vacation.
Every first Thursday at P. Rose Whiskey Bayou is called Tell Me a Joke, hosted by myself. And again, That's Funny at Zeitgeist Theater in Araby. We're taking a break from that right now to make the show better for y'all. But we're going to be back in October for That's Funny. But like I said, keep supporting local comedy. Keep supporting Yes Lord Nation.
Yes, Lord.
And I appreciate y'all.
Till next time. We'll see you. We'll see you at the comedy show if you want to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see you at the comedy show.
Have a good one, Yes Lord Nation. We out of here.
Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite prophetess, Prophetess Chanelle Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.